subjective assessment, its correction, and sending feedback. I felt that this is really required in online teaching, but in such a way that it should not be too complex on teachers' end. Here is one solution to this using Microsoft Forms that I found convenient and I'm sharing with you all in this video. I've created one form which is a question paper for class 12 students, and this question paper consists of mix of questions, like it has one line questions, it has questions which are having one word answers, then it has questions which have paragraph type answers, that is multiple line answers, subjective answers, as well as we can have objective answers also. So this is a question paper which is combination of subjective as well as objective question paper. Now let's see how this can be easily reviewed and given feedback through this Microsoft form. You must have seen that I've collected responses from the students. Click on responses tab and you get all these responses. To review the answers of all these questions, click on review answers. When you click on review answers, you'll get answers of all the students on this tab to review. So let's say I want to review marks of this student. Here I have taken one student's answer sheet. I'm reviewing this answer sheet. You can have a look at this, how this can be reviewed. You notice that because of there were few questions that were auto graded, because of those answers the student has scored only 1 marks, but there are many answers which were subjective and had to be manually reviewed. Let's see how this review of answers can be done one by one. This is first answer and the answer is 15. This was auto graded, but because student has given some new line, some extra characters in between, but the answer is correct, so I can give full 2 marks to this student here. Next one is auto graded, so marks are already awarded. Third one is also correct. It was auto graded, but only because that student has put and in between, that's why according to Microsoft Forms this is incorrect, but this answer is correct, so full 1 marks can be given here. This answer is not auto checked. This I have to check review manually, so D1 is equal to dict. All these statements are correct, full 2 marks to the student in this answer. Then next one, 10.0, 7.0, this is also correct, so I can give full 2 marks to this student. Then next is also correct, full 2 marks. So I can put, when I'm putting marks here, that marks will be automatically added up here, full 4 marks, student gets 3 marks here. There is one, even I can give feedback to the students, that last statement, because why 1 marks is deducted, because last statement should have a print with it, so I can type that feedback here to give print statement here. Next is, for giving feedback, just click here and give feedback. Next is next answer is also correct, so I hope the student gets full 3 marks in this too, full 3 marks. Let's move on to the next answer. Is equal to, so this is also correct and full 4 marks in this answer. And then last one, let's review this answer, read this answer. This is also okay, so full 4 marks in this answer also. After checking all these answers, you can give feedback to that student on his answer sheet. So for example, because the student scored full 24 marks out of 25, I can give a feedback, well done. So in this way, for reviewing my next student's marks, click here, or you can also click on review next to check the marks of next student. In this way, you can review all the answer sheets by clicking here. You can get access to each and every answer sheet. and give feedback in all the answer sheets. After I have done review of all the answer sheets here, so after completing with the review part, click on back here, and I want to send scores to my students as well as answer sheets, corrected answer sheets to my students. For posting that scores, I have to click on post, but before that it is showing me that marks, that answer sheet of one student is still left, it is ungraded. So this answer sheet is left to be reviewed. Let's see this answer sheet. First answer gets marks, so let me give 2 marks. Second answer is auto graded and it is already checked. In third answer, I can give 1 mark to the student. In next, only 1 marks can be given. We can also give feedback here that why only 1 marks. 2 more statements required in the answer. After only 1 mark was given. Okay. Next is correct, only partially correct, only 1 marks. First two, okay. Only output to be given. Then let's see another. This one is already checked and 1 marks. Next one, full 4 marks for this. Let's see another one. This is checked and feedback can be given here, and feedback is write code for all months. So this is the feedback. Then let's check another one. It's entirely correct, full 4 marks. And last one is will get 3 marks, so I can give 3 marks. And marks are automatically totaled. We don't have to do it total manually, so the student gets 18 marks out of 25. So all my answers are great, checked now, reviewed. Let us post scores to the students. Select all the students, but I don't want to send to these two. I can remove this, I can untick this because this was only a demo that I did myself. And after that, selecting all. Still there is one more which is ungraded. Let us see that which answer is left. This one answer is left. Let us check this answer, and this is 0. Back, everything else left. Yeah, one answer in this is left. So any answer left? Yes, this one is left ungraded. Let me check this. So the student gets 0 marks here. Let's check if anything left ungraded. All answers are checked now. I can post the scores. Click here, untick these two, and post scores. Students can see their reviewed answer sheets by clicking on the same link that you have supplied them to appear for the examination. Hope you all find this method very comfortable for checking of subjective assessment exams. Thank you.